Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about future proofing your wardrobe. So I'm basically going to go over 5 tips on how to create a wardrobe or a collection of clothing that you don't have to keep purchasing for. So and then I'm going to share with you a few of those staple pieces and some of my staple pieces that I believe should be part of future proofing a wardrobe. So let's get started. Okay, so the first tip I have for future proofing your wardrobe is focus on quality and classic pieces. Cat fur. But I'm not one of those people. I'm going to go and spend a lot of money on clothes. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on shoes. I like higher quality items, but I'm one of the, I have champagne taste on a beer budget. So I find ways to get quality items while they are on sale. That way I have them. And I also focus on classic pieces like a pair of blue jeans or a jean jacket or boots or something that's going to stand in a weird way the test of time. Number 2 is to try and build a capsule wardrobe. I am not saying you have to do this. I do not have a capsule wardrobe. I have tried for years, and I'm not saying that I'll never get there, because I might eventually. But for right now, I'm not there. I like my clothes. I like to have enough to where I'm not doing laundry every 2 or 3 days. And I like to have pieces that are functional, and I like my comfy pieces, and I like my nicer pieces and all that. And so, yeah. You can build a capsule wardrobe if you want, but I do not have one. But I do kind of have a capsule wardrobe when it comes to like pieces that are going to kind of be like, yeah, like I said, stand the test of time. Okay, number 3 is shop mindfully. So I do this. I like to shop in ways that I know that it's good quality, that it's not gonna tear up, and it's well made. I'm not going to, I know everybody talks about, well, only buying from green companies and only buying from American stores and all that, but that is really difficult, and it is really expensive to do so. I don't have the money to throw away $200 on a pair of jeans because it's a green company and they're made out of this. So the way I see it, I can shop mindfully but still shop within my budget and still get pieces that are going to last. Because that goes into number 4, which is extending the garment life. If you take care of an item, it will last. I have had boots since I was in college. I've had a couple of jackets since I was in high school. I've had a couple of items. I have clothing items that I got when I started my first real job after I graduated college and moved on to like actual working job, and not random here and there. I'm in college, thanks. But those pieces have lasted me because I know how to take care of them and I know how to fix them if I need to. And that's not saying I don't go out and buy new pieces here and there, because I do like to buy new clothes here and there. And there is nothing wrong with buying new clothes. There's nothing wrong with buying pieces, as long as you kind of know, for the aspect of future proofing a wardrobe, that you're not wasting money on an item that isn't going to last, that you're just buying because it's in style. And I do have a few of those, but most of my clothes now are kind of everyday clothes. I don't see them really going out of style, and if they do, oh darn, I'm not one of those people who's going to go buy in style items. Okay, number 5 is defining your style. I've done a video on this years ago, but honestly, it kind of still rings true today on the tips I give. And that's one thing I have found, that especially in the last couple of years, I have really defined my style and really started only buying things that fit in to my style and what I'm going to wear and what I'm going to consistently wear. I am not a dress person, so I'm not going to go out and buy 3 or 4 new dresses every chance I get. And I'm not a high heels person, so I'm not going to go buy that stuff. But I'm also not going to waste my money on crappy loungewear that's not going to last, because that's what most of my closet is. It's loungewear and more casual stuff that I can dress up and down depending on what I'm doing any particular day. But I have found that over the years, and that's how I have actually defined my style, especially in the last couple of years. So now let's go over some of my favorite pieces that I have in my closet that I believe are good staples to have to future-proof your wardrobe. And of course, I also have seasonal staple videos, which I can link in the cards. That way, if you want to see some of my other seasonal staples, you can see those as well. Okay, so actually moving into the closet, I think one of the best items I have to future-proof my wardrobe is a jean jacket. I'm obsessed with I'm obsessed with a jean jacket. I always have been, and I've had this for years. It came from Kohl's, and it's like I've never worn it. As well as a nice pair of dress pants. I feel like you need to have at least one nice pair of dress pants, because you never know. And these are the ones I have, and the ones I wear the most. I've had these since high school, so these really do stand the test of time, even though I have recently bought a different type of dress pant. And of course, I have this is a newer item I recently bought, but it's like a black trench coat, but not like like an actual trench coat. But I love it, and it dresses up and down so nice for so many events that I didn't even realize that I needed it. And of course, part of future proofing your wardrobe is always going to be, you need a good pair of jeans, a standard t-shirt. I have a collection of my t-shirts that I get from Kohl's that I absolutely love. Yes, I know I'm cutting off my head, but yeah, you get the whole point since I'm over here showing you clothes. Then a puffer jacket. I love a good puffer jacket, and this white one is my favorite. And then there's always a nice chunky knit sweater. Yes, this one has a tag on it as I just bought this one, but I love these so much, and in the winter I have found that I gravitate towards more towards these than I do anything else lately when we have to go somewhere. Of course, there's stuff I didn't show and I didn't talk about, but I'm going to talk about that now. Like a little black dress. Like you always I feel like as a woman you always have to have at least one little black dress in your closet. I have a more casual one, then I have a more dressy, and then I have a dressier one. And then of course for shoes, I keep a pair of hunter boots, I keep a pair of duck boots now, and always the classic sneakers, and just I like my flannel shirts. And then like the shirt I have on today, just like a classic long sleeve shirt. This one is from JCPenney. I love this. I got this in an order by mistake and I got to keep it because I don't know, but that's what they said, so I kept it, and it has turned into one of my favorite shirts. I don't know, there are just so many little pieces that can be staple pieces that can also be future proofed. Like a standard long sleeve shirt is not going to go out of style. I don't see the items I showed you going out of style. And then there's like my classic long sleeve shirts from Kohl's, and my classic t-shirts from Kohl's, and a pair of jeans. And I know like you do the skinny jeans and the flare jeans and the boot cut and all that, but for me, a standard pair of blue jeans, just no matter what cut, I really I tend to go more towards the flares and the boot cut, but just it's nice to have a pair of blue jeans because that's not going out of style. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to go buy a type of blue jean based off their cut simply based off what's in style. I'm just not. So I'll keep my classic boot cut jeans, and whether they're in style or not, I will wear them because eventually they are going to come back into style. It's kind of like my trench coat and this. It's either not going out, or if it does, it's going to come right back in, and I am not worrying about buying stuff specifically because of what everybody is saying to buy. So, well, I have done a few videos like that here and there, and I do like to do those videos of talking about what's in style. If you've noticed that most of the stuff in those videos I have already in my closet. So, yeah. That's going to be it for future proofing your wardrobe. If you have any other fashion pieces you would add to the list, go ahead, leave them in the comments, and then tell me what other kind of fashion and outfit idea videos you want to see. So, yeah. But that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you, I don't know when my next video, but I'll see you in my next video. So, bye-bye.